Hello and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, and hopefully you'll hit that subscribe button, and welcome back to the people that have been here before. Thank you for following me and following the channel. So today we're going to do a review on a mini air pump, an emergency pump for the tyres in case there's trouble while you're out and about and you need to get some air in your tyres. But before we do that, let's roll the intro. Okay, so like we said, today we're going to do a review on a mini air pump. The Trek mini air pump, to be precise, is what we're looking at, and what we're going to do is unbox it, have a look at it, have a look at what you can do with it, and then at the end, if you stick with us, we'll actually put it onto the tyre. I'll let some air out of the bike tyre, we'll put it on there and we'll just see how it fares. Okay, so this came about because I was chatting with a guy about the problems you may have when you're out and about and you get a puncture. And I said, well, I'm okay because I have a kit which has rubber plugs, and if there's ever a nail or anything in the tyre, I can just plug it up, and it comes with CO2 canisters. Now, there you can see 3 canisters and a thing for putting the plugs into your tyres, and little plugs there, some glue and a pair of pliers. So that's how it comes, but you can imagine there isn't much air in one of those canisters. So if you get a complete flat, which you probably will have if you've got to put a plug in there, then you're not going to get a lot of air in there to get you even to the next garage. So the guy I was chatting to showed me that he had an electric pump, and the electric pump was probably about this size, and he swears by keeping that in there. It's handy to just have it in case. It got me thinking, and I decided that I would go off, make a few enquiries, and try and get something that was maybe very portable, very easy to take around with me, even if I didn't have a top box on the bike or whatever. And in case of emergencies, it could be used to either pump the tyre back up if it's lost a bit of pressure, or refill the tyre enough for us to get home or get to a garage. So without further ado, here we have it. It's the Trek, and it's an Air Rush mini electric pump, and we'll just unbox it now and show you exactly what it's about. I'll read what it says on here. It says it's for Presta and Schrader valves. It'll inflate up to 2 tyres. It takes 1 hour charging time to get it back to full. Quick, effortless tyre inflation, set desired pressure and inflate. Easily fits in the jacket pocket or in a saddlebag. And in the box there is the electric pump, a Presta valve head, a Schrader valve head, an extension hose, USB cable, and for some reason a sports ball needle. I don't know why they put those in, but anyway, it's in here apparently. So let's open it up and have a see what we've got. So we have Air Rush mini electric pump owner's manual, and I'm presuming in there, apart from the fact that it's in several different languages, we have contents from the box, the basic functions of each button, and warnings. Okay, so that's the instructions. In the bag then, or in the box along with it, and it's looking fairly small, that unit, we have an extension tube, let's see what they call it, extension hose, the USB-C charging lead, a little carrying lanyard, how about that, just in case we break down at the side of the road and we want to pump a ball up and have a game of soccer. So that's in there. And then we have a valve adapter for the Schrader, I think it's called that one, Presta valve adapter, and probably the one that we would be using more than anything, Schrader valve adapter, and that yoke is what we're going to use on the tyre, car tyre, bike tyre, anything, and a little bag to put everything in. So the main unit, and it is small by the looks of things. And that's it. That is pretty small. And we have, that's for the air to come out of. There is USB-C for recharging. It takes an hour to recharge if you remember. And it'll do up to 2 tyres. And I think that's for carrying an extra valve adapter if you want it. There is a little light at the bottom in case you break down and you're in the dark. You need to see where the valve is. And really that's about it. There's not much more to that unit. But as you can see, it's really small. My tyres are about 38-40. So we'll put it on 38. And that's about it really. That's the noise from it without the valve thing on. What we're going to do then now is get the thing ready. We'll let you have a look at it as I fasten it down onto the tyre and see just exactly how it copes. Okay, so here we have it. We'll just take off the valve dust cover cap, leave that to one side, and we'll start with this in and see if it fits in there, if we can actually use it. Oh, switch that on. It's saying 38. I don't know what's in here. Should be about that, but we'll see. And I think it will fit in, so we'll put it in there. Hopefully you can see that. Let me see if I can bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, now 36. So we'll put that up. 37. 38, and it stops at that. Let's take it off, just show you that. 38, 0. So that's full, and that's only 2 bar, I know, but we can always put it a little bit low. It is very loud, so I understand that. But when you're at the side of the road and you're stuck, excuse me, how loud it is really isn't going to make that much of a difference. You just want to get home. So we'll put this on, we'll let some air out. If I can just, well, maybe that's what that's for. And this switches itself off if it's not being used, so which is good, then you don't waste the battery. So we'll switch it back on. I don't know how much I've just let out now, but we'll try anyway and see what it does. So obviously this now needs to be twisted on, screwed on. And with that on there, 35, I'm just going to bring you back so you can see. And we'll switch it on. Little light there. .38, and that's it. Easily done. It's certainly quick enough if you've lost a bit of pressure. I think if you were in, you wanted to go from 0, it may take a little while, but it does say inflate 2 tyres. Hopefully I'll never have to use it. Oh, another thing, these aren't cheap, unfortunately. They're not cheap, and you get what you pay for. You could go for a cheaper one and it's a bigger model. You can go for a cheaper one that doesn't last as long. You can go for a cheaper one that overheats. But this particular one cost me, believe it or not, €90. €90. But peace of mind, if I'm ever anywhere, I know that little baby is going to get me out of a fix. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. The Trek mini air pump. It is tiny. You can look at that in my hand. And in your bag, in your pocket, anywhere. That's going to be handy. So, thanks for watching. Like I said at the start, if you're already subscribed, thanks for keeping with me. If you've not subscribed and you like the stuff that I've done, then subscribe. Whenever I do a new video, you'll be informed and you'll get to see it. Okay, thanks very much for all your time. Be safe, be good, and we'll see you on the road.